My name is Bill Whitehurst. The name of my firm is Whitehurst Mergers and Acquisitions, headquartered in Dallas, Texas. I'm a business broker. My core activity is in representing business owners and selling their companies. Not only is my job to help the business owner determine the highest justifiable price for their business and to package that business and get that business to a successful closing, another important function is in the beginning is to assist the business owner in determining when is the optimum time to sell their business for the highest justifiable price. To that end, I've got a short, successful client story to relate. Back in January of 1999, here in Dallas, Texas, I was meeting for the first time with the owner of a wholesale distribution company. We were talking about his business, and I was looking over the financials in that first meeting, and it looked to me that his business was very sellable at that time. And I asked the business owner at the end of that meeting, what are your prospects for developing the company for this next year? And he said, well, there's a lot of good things happening. I've got the opportunity to pick up a couple of big chain accounts and have a new potential salesperson that I can hire. And he said, if these things come into play, I believe I will increase my sales this year 100%. There were some things that had happened in his industry. He was taking over some big new chain customers, etc. And it seemed very realistic to me that what he was saying was correct, that he would be able to increase his business almost 100% in that year. To that end, I told him, well, it's best that we don't try to sell until the end of the beginning of next year, so you'll be able to reap more money. So the timing wasn't right. We met again in January, almost to the day of the next year at the same place, same restaurant. And I asked him again, well, what are your prospects for the business this year? And he said, well, I'm not going to double it this year, but I know I can get a good third increase because we've got, again, some new customers that we're coming up with. And so I said, well, and I had tears in my eyes kind of because that's how I make a living with commissions. But I told him, well, now it's just not the right time to sell for maximum value. We waited. The bottom line is, a year later, it was the right time in his opinion. He did increase the business that next year. We listed the business. 6-7 months later, we sold it for a maximum price. And the big thing about this is that I was able to assist the owner as a broker in waiting to the right time so he could maximize the sale price of his business.